Hello everyone, welcome to this special movie review. It's not your normal movie review because I'm going to be talking about a movie that actually is turning 20 years old this year, and in celebration of that they've released it for 1 week in IMAX theaters. It is Thursday night. I got this 7 o'clock showing. It's the first showing, and I hope it plays throughout the week at the IMAX, and then I hope once that's over it expands more into just the regular theaters, so if anybody didn't want to go see it in IMAX, they can go see it on the regular big screen before it probably gets its brand new Blu-ray update release. Of course, the movie I'm talking about is Forrest Gump. I can't believe 20 years ago this movie came out of nowhere, and as a moviegoer, it blew my freaking mind. 1994 was an amazing year with movies like Pulp Fiction, just Shawshank Redemption, and of course Forrest Gump and Speed, and I'll get into that a little bit, because the first time, I'll get into it right now, the first time I saw Forrest Gump, I went to one of those sneak previews that they kind of showcased one screening of it a week before it came out, and you would also get the chance to see whatever was playing in that theater. You would get to see that first, and then go and see the movie that is the sneak preview. So the movie that was playing before Forrest Gump was Speed. Now, yeah, it was Speed, but that wasn't the first time I saw Speed. That's probably like the fourth or fifth time I'd seen Speed, and that movie is just, it was one of the best action movies ever, and of course one of the best films of 1994. But then Forrest Gump appeared on the screen, and it lived up to every expectation I had from watching that amazing trailer. One side note about that trailer is the music that was used to that trailer was actually from a movie called Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, and that musical score has kind of gone on way past than that movie itself. I hope someday we get a true story about Bruce Lee, but not a great film, but a really beautiful score. But Forrest Gump, I'm talking about Forrest Gump, sorry to get off track a little bit, but I love this film, and I had the chance, of course, to go see it in IMAX, and it doesn't look a day over. It doesn't look a day old. It does not look a day old. What am I trying to say? It doesn't look a day old. What I'm trying to say is it was a beautiful transfer. It was so gorgeous. It looked crisp, like it was made yesterday. And I can't believe it's 20 years old. I know 20 years is not old, but the movie is 20 years old, and sometimes a movie like that can feel dated, or can feel a little out of place, or this, the quality doesn't look as good to today's standards. But that movie looks much better than almost anything I've seen in a while, especially on that big format. I mean, they had to put it on that big format, and it just looks so beautiful. The special effects look seamless still today, and it's a gorgeous looking movie, from the cinematography to the direction to the writing, and I just love this film. And I just want to show off a few things that just show off my fandom for this movie. I do own the book that actually inspired this movie, and what I'll say about this book, this is one of the few books I've actually read, and I will say that this is one of those special occasions where the movie is much better than the book. This book is, I don't like it. I really don't like this book, and I'll probably never ever read it again, because the movie means more to me and more emotional to me than this book will ever done. So that's how I feel about the book. I only have it because it has the cool cover, and there's some memories behind that as well, but that's how I feel about the book. Of course, I own the two soundtracks. This is the awesome soundtrack that holds all the source music that was put in this movie, all from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. 2 discs, just some incredible music all around. I mean, everything that was incorporated, almost everything that was incorporated into the film is on this soundtrack. I love this. I just love this, and I love classic rock, and maybe I owe it to seeing Forrest Gump. Probably part of me owes it to seeing Forrest Gump and all the great classic rock and beautiful music that is attached to this film. And of course, Alan Silvestri was nominated for an Academy Award for writing this score right here. It didn't win. The honors went to The Lion King. Hans Zimmer won, but an amazing score. And let's just say, every time the score appeared on screen tonight, I pretty much broke down. I was really afraid that I'd break down right now as a little, like a baby, but I'm trying to control my emotions somewhat talking about this, but this is such a beautiful score. Once you hear it, whether you're into movies or not, you know it's Forrest Gump. And of course, I own the 2-disc DVD. I hope to get the Blu-ray when it gets released, but this is the 2-disc DVD that probably came out 15 years ago, and that was probably the last time I actually saw this movie. But I'm looking forward to get the Blu-ray, and hopefully the quality looks as good as it did tonight. And the sound was great too. If you get a chance, go see it on the IMAX, and I hope Paramount will bring out some of their other films coming out next year. I'll get into that a little bit, because I hope that this is successful enough so we can see more of our classic films on the big screen, especially from Paramount. And since I went to see it in IMAX, I got this really great poster right here. This is awesome. Take a look at it. You can see the little Jenny, little Forrest by the tree. Really great poster that I picked up tonight because I saw it in IMAX. But anyways, there's so many great moments that I love about this film. I mean, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. One of the best films of 1994. I wish that Pulp Fiction did win for Best Picture, but I am completely happy and content with the fact that Forrest Gump took all the awards. I can't remember how many it took. I think more than 7, maybe less, maybe more. But I'm happy with all the awards it won. Tom Hanks, Robert Zemeckis, the movie itself. It was a great year. I mean, 1994 was a great and glorious year of cinema. And now it's been 20 years, and I think 2014 has been an amazing year of cinema as well. I want to share with you one favorite scene I have about this movie. I have countless amounts of scenes that I love from this film, some that include drama and comedy. But the scene that I want to talk about the most, that I just broke down, I broke down a lot during this scene. I broke down a lot during the movie, during the screening that I went to. But the scene that moved me the most this time watching it around, and maybe because I'm 20 years older, was the fact, you know, this is a spoiler alert, so people who haven't seen this movie, you might want to turn off the video right now, but it's the scene where we learn why Jenny wants Forrest to come see him. He's been sitting on the bench this entire time talking about his story, and we learn all about his life and all the extraordinary things. I have to say, I learned more about history with this movie than probably I ever learned in school. But having said that, so we finally get to see Jenny and Forrest together again, and Jenny tells her, this kid that just showed up at my house, he's your son. You're his father. His name's Forrest, just like you. And Tom Hanks' acting, it probably sealed the deal when he won the Oscar in that year. It's just so emotional. Now, I'm not a father. I could be a father. I'm probably not a father. But I'm old enough to be a father. And I'm grateful to be a proud uncle of 4 children. But seeing that scene again, really brought it down to me, and how important life really is, and how precious it is. And you can see Forrest was so excited, he was so emotional, he didn't know what to do when he saw that he now was going to be a father. To me, that's the best part of the whole movie. When Forrest learns that he went through all these amazing things in his life, but the most important thing that he was going to be a father. And of course his son is played by Haley Joel Osment, who went on to have a really good career, and now he looks like he's going to be in some movies coming out this year. But you know, to me, it's the most important part of the film. It's my my favorite part of the movie, and it might mean more to me in the future, where my life is now, where my life goes 20 years from now. But it's my favorite scene in the entire film, and I love this movie. I highly recommend check out Forrest Gump. It's an amazing film while it's in the theaters. It'd be great that we get to see more films as they're coming out in the theaters. It would be awesome. And my battery's dying, so I'm gonna shut up and just say, let's see Braveheart next year in 2015, because it's been 20 years. It'll be 20 years doing Braveheart. I would love to see Braveheart on the IMAX screen. Please let it happen. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching on MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook, and please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePod.com, and if you enjoyed this Movie Memories review, please click right here, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life, and I'll see you soon at my next video movie review on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone. Peace be with you. Peace out. Love you all. Love you all. Bye bye. And that's all I gotta say about that.